Welcome to ActionTracks from the Indiana State Fairgrounds. It's the fall four-wheel Jamboree Monster Truck Thunder Drags, and this weekend we're going to crown a champion. We've got 5 competitors that are mathematically in the running for the racing championship. We're going to see how it all unfolds. Let's meet our competitors for this weekend. First up, it's Steve Kohler in the General Tire General Truck. XDP, the diesel truck, driven by Dave Red Zeros. Jim Kohler, Avenger, the defending freestyle champion. Josh Gibson sporting the retro Bigfoot 1 body this weekend, and he's in the points chase, as is Mark Hall in the Raminator, the defending champion. Rammunition, Matt Dishman, he'll also be gunning for that title. And the guys fighting tooth and nail, Dan Runte in Bigfoot sits 3 rounds behind. Points leader, Larry Swim in Bigfoot. We're getting ready to go racing here in Indianapolis. We've got 2 racing events left here on the Jamboree Tour, and we've got 5 competitors all in the running for that points racing championship. Larry Swim out in front by 3 rounds over Dan Runte, with Mark Hall, Matt Dishman, and Josh Gibson all nipping at his heels. We're getting ready to go green with our first pair on the line, Avenger versus XDP Diesel. This is a quick track, however, not as quick here today, as you can see some moisture on the lens and moisture on the track. These drivers are going to be battling some slippery conditions. Right there, Avenger takes the first win of the weekend and will move into the second round. Our championship leader, Larry Swim, heading to the line against Matt Dishman in Rammunition. This should be a heck of a battle. This track arguably very suited to the Rams. And right there, Dishman showing off that Ram power and a little bit of a freestyle there, hitting an obstacle on the end of the track, but he'll still take the win. Taking a look back, Swim with a good start. Both trucks through the kick there quickly, but Rammunition just got the power down awkwardly over the finish line, but he'll take the win. That hurts Larry Swim's hopes of the championship. Everybody else is going to gain points. Right now, he's crabbing back to the pit area. That may be a sign of further issues with the truck.
Let's see what happens here. Raminator really needs
our third pair heading to the line. Raminator versus Bigfoot. Gibson and Bigfoot really look strong. Wow, a little technical difficulty there. Meanwhile, Mark Hall, the Raminator, cruises to victory.
I tell you, you gotta keep pushing.
Mark Hall may be flexing some muscle here in Indianapolis. Our final pair of round 1, the retro Charlie's Angels Bigfoot, driven by second place points contender Dan Runte and the General Steve Kohler.
Let's go.
A little slow through the kink for both of them, but Runte keeping his championship hopes alive, moving to the next round.
Dan Runte shows.
Had some rear steer problems that self-centering wouldn't come back, so all part of it, unfortunately, but the guys are working on it, so we got tomorrow.
You heard it right there. Issues indeed for Larry Swim. But we're in round number 2, the semifinals, Avenger versus Rammunition. Rammunition really needs this win to keep his title hopes alive. Kohler way out of shape, leaving the door wide open for Rammunition to move to the final round.
All over the track, the Rammunition right now. Jim Kohler is here. Right there. He'll be eyeballing the chassis with the right now.
Second pair on the line, Raminator versus Bigfoot. Bronte versus Hall. This is always an amazing matchup. Hall sliding. Oh, he's in trouble. Hall with an incredible job to bring the Raminator back onto all four tires. But that will cost him the win. Dan Runte will cruise to the final round. He's keeping his championship hopes alive. He's been in this position before. Can he take the win and tighten the gap between him and teammate Larry Swift?
Relying on that horsepower and just hammered it.
I apologize for the technical issues with our broadcast, but it is finals time in Indianapolis. This is going to be a straight-up throwdown with the Hall Brothers Racing Team facing off against Bigfoot. These two are bitter rivals. These two always throw it down. Rammunition versus Bigfoot. Clean through the kink. Rammunition with the lead. Bronte charging. Wow, what a finish! I don't know who won. Bronte was charging so hard in that Bigfoot truck. Rammunition had a lead going to the final obstacle. Did Bigfoot catch him? Huge point implications for both drivers. I still cannot tell. Let's take a look back in slow motion. Bronte closing so quickly. Our angle is not exactly on the finish line, so it's hard to tell. Stop frame. Wow, it is so close. I'd hate to see the official calling that one. Waiting for the judge's decision. There you have it. Matt Dishman takes the win in Rammunition. This could prove to be the most controversial race of the entire season. That sets the point for the championship with 1 round remaining. Dan Runte trails Larry Swim by 1 round. It all comes down to this. You'll see it in the next episode of Action Tracks. Well, with racing behind us, it is time to move into the second event of the day. It's freestyle, and we're kicking it off with the XDP Diesel Dave Radzira. This guy knows how to fly, and if there's one thing you can count on, Dave always gives the truck a run for its money. He makes it work. Dave out there attacking the track, rolling a little coal while he's at it.
There's a couple of coal laps there as he gets set to continue to our freestyle course. Ladies and gentlemen, the man of safety will work in a big way.
XDP truck with a little bit of downtime out there, roaming just a little bit, but the hits he is making are pretty spectacular for kicking off the freestyle event.
Flash the back to the ground. Don't forget, we'll have another grab session with our drivers.
Radzira is varying it up a little bit, cross-threading the track, hitting some of the bigger obstacles. That looks like that'll be all for the diesel truck. We're moving on to Mark Hall and the Raminator. Those Hall Brothers Ram trucks with huge horsepower under the hood. Hall often known as a racer, but he's shown fits this season in the Jamboree Series of brilliance in freestyle, where he's just really put the Ram through the paces and showed what that truck can do. This is a brand new Hall Brothers chassis. They've been working the bugs out of it this year, and I think that's hurt him just a little bit in the championship. I understand that they sped the rear steering up in the truck, and while that may seem like a small detail, it's really affected Hall's comfort in the truck. He's really had to get used to that new detail. But right now, looking spectacular out there on the track, mixing it up and keeping great momentum going. Everything out on the track, almost making a lot of it look easy. These Ram trucks just work so well, and they're set up to absorb so much that it's hard for them to look out of control in freestyle. Paul of the Raminator slides into a stop. A great run for Mark Hall in the Raminator. That could be one of our top contenders here today in freestyle. Right now it's Josh Gibson out on the track in that great looking retro Bigfoot body. A flashback to Bigfoot 1. This is on the Bigfoot 14 chassis, but it's great to see that body style out running again. I think it looks great. It's a nice change of pace. And Gibson out there flat tracking, drifting around the turns in a monster truck. This kid is new school at Bigfoot, and he's bringing a lot of new thoughts to the crew, and he's trying a lot of different things. This kid is a fan. He loves.
Colt Cobra here. Lots of my fans been asking me, when are you gonna bring Snakebite back? Where you been? What have you been doing? And I said, I've been waiting. The wait's over. 25th anniversary 2016. We're at the Jamborees. We've been searching for a new rookie driver to take my place. It's got to be a special person, and we've got our eyes on the prize. That 25th anniversary is going to be one to remember. Be there.
That was strange, but that was Colt Cobra. Used to drive the old Snakebite truck. Sounds like we're going to see the return of Snakebite marking the 25th anniversary. We'll have to see what develops with that. Gibson still back out on the track there, doing a good job. This kid is one to watch in the future. He's not afraid to ask questions, and he's not afraid to try different things out in that truck there. And so I think he's going to develop well, and he's going to be a good driver for the Bigfoot camp. Looks like he's out there having fun in the retro truck, sliding it around the dirt track here at the Indy grandstand, coming out in front of the grandstand and sliding to a stop. A good solid run. He's got tough competition in the Raminator truck. But here's a man That comes from a team that knows how to freestyle. Steve Kohler in the General Tire General. A driver for a number of years now after wrenching on Avenger for Jim for so many years, and Kohler's proven to be a very competent freestyler. The team Stream Trucks always set up for freestyle, so racing not always their forte, but freestyle, it's hard to keep up with those guys. Out on the track, mixing it up. A little muddy donut right there. Those were the best donuts we've seen so far today. Kohler doing a good job in raising the bar. You've got to raise the bar if you want that win. You've got to outdo the other competitors that have come before you. Cross-threading back and forth, getting some nice air under those front tires. Kohler's proving to be top-notch here today. The truck sliding there, like Kohler was trying to whip it into a donut, as we see right there. Lucky he got it stopped though before he hit that fan stack. That is a very good way to cut down a tire, and these tires are expensive to replace. A good run for Kohler as well. I'd say it's probably between Kohler and Raminator right now. And on the track right now, it's Rammunition, Matt Dishman. Can he match his teammate's performance that Mark Hall provided in the Raminator truck? Dishman with a big lead, making it look easy. Nice slide right into a cross thread, getting him exactly where he wants to be to cross thread and getting straight to the point. Dishman keeping good momentum. I don't know if this is quite to the level of Raminator or the General, but a very solid run. We've seen some great freestyles here today at the Indiana State Fairgrounds. Rebound and slap there, coming across the cross thread. A nice way to finish the run strong. We've got two trucks remaining. The first of the two, Dan Runte and that retro 40th anniversary Charlie's Angel Bigfoot truck. This truck ran in the early 2000s. There was a vote that the fans could decide what scheme they wanted to see run at the Indiana State Fairgrounds for this fall jamboree. This is the scheme they chose, and up close you can tell it's a fabulous choice. This truck looks great. Also for the 40th anniversary, this is Bigfoot 21, a brand new concussion chassis. Dan's been getting acclimated with that this year, and it seems to be doing a very good job for him. He seems to be pretty pleased with the truck and its performance. Ronte's really doing a pretty good job out there, mixing up his maneuvers in freestyle, but something just doesn't look as on the edge as I think it's going to need to take that freestyle victory. Dan has a certain smoothness behind the wheel of the Bigfoot truck that almost makes his freestyles look easy. However, that landing right there, some big air, but a hard landing on the front of the truck. The truck doesn't seem to be phased. Strong into that freestyle performance. The Generals will have their hands full today determining the freestyle winner. That is, unless this man, the defending freestyle champion on the Jamboree Series, makes it an easy decision, as he very well could. Kohler just destroying the competition in freestyle for the second straight year. He will already be the 2015 freestyle champion on the Jamboree Series, backing up his 2014 championship. So back-to-back championship victories. Can he take the event freestyle victory here today in Indianapolis? You know he's got the capability. Can he put the run together to seal the win? He's got some tough competition here today. Kohler out there in typical fashion, definitely attacking the track, hitting everything, getting perhaps bigger air than everybody, sliding the truck around. I don't know if it's better than, say, Raminator or the General. It's pretty close right now. He needs to really do something to set himself apart. That looks like it's going to be all, though. I don't know if that was enough. It was a good, solid Avenger run. I don't know if it was enough for the win. But it looks like the judges have decided that Jim Kohler is going to take the freestyle victory here today in Indianapolis. We hope you've enjoyed ActionTracks, taking a look back at the most controversial race of the season. We crown a champion. Next time out, we hope you'll join us on Action.